Thank you for joining MWR's YouTube channel here on Naval Station Newport. I'm your host, Teresa, and today I am with Thaddeus, one of our recreation assistants today. And Thaddeus is actually going to show us how to change a tire. All the proper basics of it, how to do it, safety of it. So take it away.
All right. Hello, everyone. Basically just going to show you how to basics of changing a tire. So obviously what you want to make sure is that your spare is all set. Some vehicles have full-size spares. Most vehicles, unless it comes with it or you do it yourself, you're going to get what they call a donut. You want to just make sure that it has enough air, that the sidewalls are not rotted, so obviously when you drive on it and it heats up, it's not going to blow out like your original tire did, so you don't want that. Once you do the inspection on that, you also want to make sure that you got your tire iron, all the excess parts that go with it that come with your vehicle. Every vehicle has different parts and setups. This vehicle actually has a three-piece set. So basically, this applies to the lug wrench. Put it to your lug nut so you can loosen that up. This is also part of to help jack up the vehicle, which I'll show you once we get to that part. So now what we're going to want to do, most important thing, most people don't realize this, is the first thing you want to do before you even jack up the car is you want to crack your lug. Oh, is your e-brake on? Can you put your emergency brake on, please? That's another very important part, especially if you drive a standard. Always put your emergency brake on so the car doesn't rock and you actually get the stillness that you need and leverage so you can actually crack your lug nuts. So like I said, just make sure you crack all your lugs first. You don't have to loosen them up all the way, but you want to at least have them a little just like that. And the next thing you want to do, which this part is really important, underneath the vehicle, you never want to put the jack anywhere in the middle of the body of the car, or you will ruin the frame of the car. Every vehicle has a spot in the rear and the front of the vehicle. There'll be a 2-notch in the frame. That's where you rest your jack, so you don't do any damage to your vehicle, and the jack will be secure as well. Grab all your pieces that you need. Like I said, it's a 3-piece setup. Basically lock that in there, so that's going to turn it once you hook it on here. Another thing I'm also going to point out too, I am in a garage. It's nice and warm, there's no rain, no snow. Also, I'm not on the side of the highway. Most important thing, unfortunately, happens when you're on the highway. What you want to do is, you want to pull over closest to the grass in the breakdown lane. So just in case, depending on what side of the vehicle you got to change, that's going to be the safest for you. Saying that, I'm going to go to jacking up the car. Also, another thing you want to remember, that most donuts are usually taller than the vehicle's original tire. So what you want to do is make sure you jack the vehicle up high enough so when you pull off the original rim, you have enough clearance to just put the donut on. Once you're done with that, finish taking off your lugs. Another thing you need to know, obviously depending what time of year, what elements you're dealing with, your rim's gonna be pretty well on there due to it heating up and cooling down and everything else. So if you can't do it by just giving it a good step on, another way you can do it, if your palm doesn't work, you can just use the heel of your foot, just give it a good stiff kick. Should pop right off. What you do, start to make it tight. Roll it. You want to always make sure lugs are all matched up. Just hold the rim in place as best as you can. What you want to do is you want to hand tighten your lugs first. You want to make sure that this is flat, right against the rotor. When you put on your lugs, you always want to put them on diagonally. So then at least you know that the rim is sitting flush the way it's supposed to. Got it on. Grab it. And again, when you're tightening, go diagonal. You never go in a full circuit either way. Get it on there as tight as you can with the e-brake on. Always go back. Check it again. As tight as you can with it in the air. Once you do that, come back, jack, start to lower the vehicle down. Want to do as you lower your vehicle, you don't want to put it all the way down. You want to get it so where the tire just biting the ground just enough that it won't spin even with the e-brake. Give it a moment. Take your lug wrench. Make sure that tire is well on the ground, but not. The car's not totally resting. You want to just finish off tightening each lug as best as you can. And once you do that, go back to the jack. Obviously, make sure it's all the way down to the point that you pull it out of your vehicle. You can always finish off just by steadying it, depending on what kind of style jack you have. And that is your basic spare tire change. Obviously, different elements, different situations. It's not going to be as simple and easy, but this is the basics. This is actually the basic way of changing the spare tire. So, as for elements and different situations that you're in, you just have to adapt to those. But other than that, that's it in a nutshell.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, guys, this week. Don't forget to join us next week. Click like, and subscribe, and we'll see you then. Till then, bye, guys.
Good.